This is happy birthday to Syriana from Uncle Steve and from some clients. The apples and carrots came from clients that were here this week, and the cake with the 19 and the pink plates and forks and knives are from Uncle Steve, and we are celebrating Syriana's 19th birthday. Happy birthday, sweet princess. Hi, it's Syri's 19th birthday, and we're celebrating. So we have a cake, 19, and she's back there, beautiful girl. She was a little nervous about the birthday sign that went up, so it's going to come down as soon as we finish. But at any rate, I basically am going to tell a story about how we got Syri. This is her gotcha date. October 1st is her gotcha date. And I'm going to tell that story with her on how we got her. And basically right now I just want to say, Syri, happy birthday. Thank you for taking a leap with us. She took a leap. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Syriana. Happy birthday to you. Love you, Syri. Yay. Here you go, honey. You don't have to eat human cake. You have horsey things. You have horsey things for your birthday. Yes. What does Kristen have? What has she got? She got some herb balls. She got some herb balls. Those are yummy. Yummy, yummy. What do you think, Syri? You get the first at everything. It's your day. Oh, is that good? Is that good? Oh, yummy, yummy. Syri takes treats from your hand in the most dainty way. It's actually a joy to feed her treats. Would you like some carrots? These are from a client on Tuesday. This is a Tuesday client that brought carrots. And so I said we would give you a few on your birthday. And this was a client who was particularly grateful to Syriana because she helped her realize her success. She labeled a success, and Syri helped her get there. Very nice. Is that yummy? Would you like some apples? Would you like some apples too? We'll come back later with apples, okay? All right, now everybody else gets to celebrate. You'll get more, Syri, don't worry. Dane, would you like some of Syri's birthday? Mr. Dane is like, why, of course. Don't ask such a stupid question. There's herb balls, then herb balls. Herb balls are really a healthy snack for animals that can't have a lot of sugar. They're basically herbs that are rolled up into a ball. And so they are a handsome treat here. Here's a picture of the bag. They're a handsome treat. They're oregano and mint. So the horse is really, there are carrots. Oh yes, carrots. That's for Syri's birthday. That's why you're getting carrots. Yum, yum, yum. We don't feed carrots an awful lot because of the sugar content. But a few bites, okay. All right, moving along. Donkeys will have to be patient. There's the birthday sign that we're going to take down soon. Miss. Miss Smith. Miss Smith. Herb balls. These are one of her favorites. Yes. Oh, yes. And some carrots. You get carrots too. It's a birthday. It's your BFF. It's Miss Syri's birthday. It's Miss Syriana's birthday. Thank you for watching over her and being her guardian. Thank you for taking care of her. We appreciate it. Yes, Mama. And over here we have Miss Molly, who loves herb balls but apparently is afraid of the bag. But what's in the bag is really good. Molly, look at your eyes get big for a good reason. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yay. Yay. yummy. Would you like carrots also? Would you like some carrots also? Say happy birthday to Syri. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, say happy birthday, Syri. Yes, and we've got some donkeys who are being patient but vocal. Very patient but vocal. Gloria, would you like herb balls for Syri's birthday?
Are you afraid of the bag? No.
Yes. Oh, she says yum. Was that worth waiting for? Okay, good. Okay, good. It's Syri's birthday. She's the horse that's most like you, I think. You're sort of a diva donkey. And carrots, you don't get those very often, so enjoy. Enjoy. Edith. Miss Edith. Are you ready? She's like, I've been waiting so long. Edith is our mama donkey. Gloria is our daughter's sister. Sorry, I didn't really introduce her. But Edith is our mama. And she can have her balls because they're low sugar. Only give her like 2 carrots. Edith is also a little bit on a diet right now. We're trying to help her lose some of her mama weight because she's not going to be having any more babies. So we're trying to get rid of those fat pads that you see, but she is losing weight. And who's the most patient donkey of the world? It might be this guy who just had a birthday last week. That's Archie. These are technically his birthday present, the herb balls, but he's very generous, with or without knowing it. But anyway, yes, you good boy. So Gus Archie is our son brother donkey, and he just turned 3 years old on the 24th. He shares a birthday with this gentleman right here, Kevin Rossi. Had a birthday on the 24th of September as well, only he didn't turn 3. Anyway, there we go, and he can have like 2 carrots also. There we go with that yum yums. Okay, I think we did the herb balls and the carrots. We'll do a round of apples, but we probably won't have that on camera. So, happy birthday, Syri. I'm so glad you were born and you ended up here with us. Look at her hiding from the sign. I'm so glad you were born and you ended up here with us. Thank you for taking a leap onto a horse trailer one day. Thank you so much for all that you do. We love you. Happy birthday. Hi everybody. So this is the next day because we ran out of time yesterday. Here's Dane. Anyway, I just wanted to share with everyone, I've written about this before, but I wanted to share the story of how we got Syriana. So we celebrate a gotcha date for her of October 1st because that is the day that we got her. October 1st, 2010 was when Syri joined our family. It was before we technically started the business. So she is introduced to people as a founding horse. Syriana has been with us from the very, very beginning. She's seen every veteran, every teenager, every medical student, every doctor, every private client that we've ever had in our business. She has pretty much worked with all of them. She's a thoroughbred mare. We celebrated her 19th year this year, 2021. It's approximate, but I'm pretty sure that that is about how old she is. Anyway, I love Syri because her thoroughbredness makes her sensitive. The way she works with clients is on that sensitive level, and she's touched hundreds, if not thousands, of people's lives. So we treasure her, and we cherish her, and we honor her and respect her. How did we get her? Okay, so this is the gotcha date story. Syriana, come over this way, sweetheart. Just a little bit. Come with me this way. There we go. Syriana was living at Orion Dressage Academy where Dane was in training as a show horse. And so she was living in a field there. She was sort of a prospective dressage prospect there, but it wasn't really coming about just because of time and other reasons. But it has beautiful gaits, beautiful movement. That was the reason she was there. At any rate, Spring, my Appaloosa, who is in heaven now, he became homeless. That's another story. He became homeless as we were starting to venture out to start Spring Reins of Hope, the original business. And so I had nowhere to put him. And so the only place I could take him was to be in a field with this horse. Now, knowing my Appaloosa and how he was, and knowing a little bit about Syriana, I was like, that's not such a good idea. They'll kill each other. But that is not what happened. I had nowhere to put the Appaloosa, so I brought him to Orion and put him into the field with this horse. And for the next 70 plus hours, he proceeded to snake her to become his mare. So it was a little nerve-wracking possibly, but I mean, chasing her all over the field, head down, eyes on her, doing the total snake thing. And she's so strong-willed. I don't know if anyone knows the wives' tale about chestnut mares, but this mare has a black tail with a little bit of chestnut coating. They say a streak of black in a chestnut mare means that they're strong-willed and opinionated. I don't know about a black tail with a chestnut coating, but she's definitely strong-willed and she's definitely opinionated. So it took 3 days of Spring's relentless snaking in order to have her say, okay, I'm yours. And at that moment, he proceeded to touch all 4 of her feet, and they went and got a drink of water together. From that day forward, Spring and Syriana were inseparable. They spent the next 8 years of their lives as very devoted husband and wife, or mates. However, how did we get her? Okay, so now we've had her all these years. I've had her since 2010. We'll never part with her. This horse is with us till I hope she lives a very long life. And she will be with us until her very end. But that wasn't the plan then. October 1st, I order a trailer to take Dane, who's going to switch careers unbeknownst to him, and Spring, my Appaloosa, who founded our programs, to Pittstown, New Jersey, where we finally found a farm after 92 barns interviewing. We finally found a farm that would accept our business. And so I ordered a gooseneck trailer to transport my 2 boys 90 miles. I wanted a gooseneck so it's a stronger support. I just felt safer about it. I didn't say how many, I just said 2 horses. A 3-horse slant load gooseneck trailer arrives that day to take my boys. I load Dane on first, he's an easy loader. Spring goes on, great. We look back at the field where Spring and Syri had been living together, and this horse is going crazy in the field. She is spinning and rearing and chesting the gate and lathering herself up and screaming. Meanwhile, on the horse trailer, the Appaloosa is kicking the walls. He's screaming and calling and hollering, and I'm going, we got to get out of here. Well, then Elizabeth King, who was the trainer, the head trainer there, said, you know, we have been discussing we need to downsize, and it looks like Syri's going to need to find a home by the end before I go to Florida for the winter. And I say, well, good luck. And then she said, and Andre, who is technically her owner, said, well, and you know, Andre said that if he can't find her a really good home by that time, then he's going to send her to God because he doesn't want her to end up in the slaughter pipeline or any starving somewhere or anything like that. And so I said, please don't tell me that. So then she said, well, yeah, and we were talking about it the other day, and we both really believe that with her sensitivity and her, you know, her being able to read people the way she does, she'd be really good at your work. And I was like, definitely don't tell me that. A few minutes goes by and the chaos is continuing, and the lady who owns the truck and trailer is saying, you know, make him stop kicking my trailer. And I'm like, oh God. So I'm watching this scenario and I'm thinking, what are the chances that this horse is going to get on this trailer? Probably slim to none. And I still had a full-time job then, so I had a little bit more freedom in my finances. And so I looked at her and I looked at my Appaloosa, who was freaking out because he worked so hard to have this wife. He worked really hard to get her. And I turned to Elizabeth and I said, okay, if she loads, I will give her one chance to get on this truck. If she loads first time, I'll take her. Elizabeth didn't even let me finish the sentence. She's running back to get the lead rope and to get her, and Syri comes spinning and rearing and half trotting down the path towards the trailer, and Elizabeth calls out with this fire-breathing chestnut dragon on the end of a lead rope, open the door. It wasn't a ramp, it was a step up. So the woman who had the trailer opens the door, and Syri's spinning off a circle and leaps onto the horse trailer. In 3 seconds, she loaded. Elizabeth quickly tied her up, closed the door, hands me the lead rope, and says, call me when you get there so I know everybody's safe. I'm standing there holding this lead rope, looking at this mare on the trailer going, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. So I sort of catatonically get in my car. I start following the trailer out of the driveway from Orion. I'm looking at the caution horses sign on the back of the trailer thinking, I have a mare. 10 minutes ago, I did not have a mare. Now I have a mare, holy God. So I had to call the farm that we were moving to and say, I need to change my lease. I need 3 stalls, not 2. I'm coming with a mare. And the whole way there, I just said, what am I doing? I hope this is gonna work out okay. I haven't had a mare in a long time. God, I hope this is all right. Anyway, the reason I'm telling this story is because it's 11 years later, and this horse has saved so many lives. She's done such great work. Spring is no longer with us, and I promised her when he was gone that I would cherish her as he did. I would steward for her, I would care for her, and I would make sure that she always was safe. I love her dearly. She does get to me sometimes because of her fire-breathing redheadedness, but that's okay because it's the part of who she is. And the one thing I will say I respect so much about her is that day I was taking a leap of my own. I was basically abandoning the security of a full-time job, which I did leave shortly after that. I was starting out on a mission to do a dream, to help people with horses. I didn't really know if it was going to work or not. Dane made a major change that day to have to become a therapy horse instead of a dressage horse, which he's done very well at. But, you know, she was kind of a wild card. I put her on a truck and took her with us, not really knowing how it was going to work out. And I think she jumped on that trailer and came with us, not really knowing how it was going to work out. And so when people say take the leap and the net will appear, I don't know about that so much. I think you have to make your own net as you go. I think you want something so badly that you take that leap of faith, but then you make your own net, you make your own strongholds, but it's the faith part. It's the leaping part that is the part that shows you're committed to what you're doing. And so I took a leap that day to have a trailer, take my boys out of what I was doing, no longer the security of me just having my own horses. And then at the last second, we threw the mare on the trailer also, and she leapt on that trailer. She took a flying leap. A little bit like that, not quite, but a little bit. What was that, darling? What got you? What got you spooked? Could have been a fly, who knows? It's okay. But again, she's sensitive, and that's why we do that. That's why we love her, is for that sensitivity. Anyway, since that day, I've had to put this horse on a trailer 4 more times to move to different locations, because we've never had our own home. We've always rented space somewhere. So 4 more times this horse had to get on a trailer to move with us as a family, as a herd. The second time it took 1 hour and 42 minutes. The third time it took 3 hours because we used some dorm gel. I will never do that again. I thought if I slightly drugged her, she might get on the trailer easier. No, it made it way worse. The third time, I think it was about 1 hour plus. And the last time was about 25 minutes because Spring was on the trailer with us. So no, this horse does not willingly get on horse trailers. She's super claustrophobic, hyper claustrophobic. I'm going to talk loud because of the train. So she's not a loader. It wasn't about that. That's why I say it was her leap. She took a leap to be with her mate, to come with us, to start a new life. And she's still here. And I wouldn't trade her. I've had offers to buy this horse. I've had clients, wealthy clients that have said, my daughter has to have this horse. We'll pay any price. I'm like, she's not for sale. She's not for sale. She's part of our family. And the choices that she made are part of our family. And I love her. I love her for her faith and her trust in us. And there have been times I've doubted those leaps, but she leapt too, so I have to trust it. And I love you, girl. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you were born. I'm so glad you decided to take a leap. So this is a little image here of a sheet a horse sheet made by Horseware. It's a rhino. It is a sheet, turnout sheet. And the reason this is significant is because it is Syriana's 19th birthday present. I went to Horseman's Outlet this summer when they had their big Bash August sale, thinking that would be a good time to buy a blanket on our limited budget. But anyway, the reason is because for many years, all the years that we've had Syriana in our herd, she's a founding member. She's a thoroughbred mare, and she's been with us from the very beginning. She has never had her own sheet. She has always had hand-me-downs, and they've never really fit her properly. They've been a little too big, a little too small, not quite warm enough, not quite waterproof, etc. And the reason is because she never grew a winter coat. She would grow some long hairs under her chin and then on her belly, and that's about it. And as soon as she started dropping weight, I would put heavier blankets on her. So I didn't want her to look like a rescue in the spring, being that she was been with us for years and working in an absolute awesome professional therapy horse. At any rate, last year she grew her, hi Red, are you just waking up, kitty? I'm making a video about Syri's sheet. At any rate, last year we started using the horse beamer set, compliments of one of our volunteers who is a distributor and allows us use of the horse beamer. And through that, I think it helped her grow her first winter coat. This year, we beamered all year, and this year she's growing her second winter coat. Fuzzy everywhere, ears, face, I'm going to show you in a second. Anyway, I felt that this mare, because I'd rather sheet as opposed to heavy blanket. I'd rather use sheets on windy days or drizzly days and let them be naked otherwise. So this year, I thought this horse has earned herself her own brand new sheet that is her size, and you can't really see it well here, but it's a beautiful gray with some pinstriping. It's going to look gorgeous on her, I think. We're about to put it on. Anyway, she's earned it. She's earned having a sheet that is her size, that no one's worn before her. And so this is a brand new Rhino Horseware sheet. And I'm about to go tell her about it. And I'll show you her winter coat. And then we're gonna put it on her because it is rather cold tonight in the barn. Okay, there we go. Hello there. So this is Syriana. Yes, hello, Syri. And I just want to get a little closer if I can to show you the fur that she's growing this year. And the fur that she grew last year. Look at your fuzzy face. Look at the fuzzy ears. Yes, she has hair. She has hair on her face. She has hair on her ears. She's got a fuzzy neck. Her back has fur. She has grown her second winter coat. Look at that. Fuzzy, beautiful redhead, although she really turns to a liver, like a liver chestnut in the winter. She gets a bit darker. Anyway, I think you can see the fur. And so we're gonna go get the sheet and put it on her, and then I will come back once it's on, make sure it fits and that she likes it. Okay, we love you, Syri. You have brought so much good to the world, my dear, that you deserve your own, very, very own spring, fall windbreaker. Okay? All right, sweetheart, I'll be right back with your birthday present. Well, there she is in her new, brand new sheet. And it fits her lovely. Syri, what do you think, sweetheart? This is the first time since I've known you that you've had a sheet that actually fits your body. And I think you're gonna wear it very well, my dear. I think you'll wear it very nicely, my dear. It looks beautiful on you. Really nice color for you. Yes, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you like it, my dear? She's like, I like this hay. Well, I think you look fantastic. I'm really, really happy that you have this now. You've got the double Velcro closure up front, which means you won't have that flapping open anymore. And you've got the triple surcingle below, which means you won't lose your straps either. Anyway, I'm very grateful to you, my darling. I'm so glad you were born. I'm so glad you ended up in our house. And thank you. Thank you for everything you bring, everything you teach, myself included. And I hope you wear this blanket very well. And you won't need all the heavy, heavy stuff with all this fur. I love you. All right. Happy birthday, sweetheart.